Get this. Gangster Disciples enforcer. What was that, like the Gov or something? What the fuck are they talking? Who shot child for interrupting rap video is sentenced. All right. I don't know why that's news, but here we go. This is distractions.
Warning. You're about to be distracted.
100% pure fucking.
Distractions. Distractories. Distractolozo. This undistracted side of the game. Distracticon. Super distraction. Grand distraction. The ultimate distraction.
Ever radius.
At its highest.
Is y'all ready? Here we go. All right. Let's get on up in here and do some of this now. This is Keep It P podcast, where we take news situations, everyday occurrences, and we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And you have just slipped up on the distractions. So let's get into it. Let's get distracted, because I want to hear what they talk about, the big GDs and shit. I just want to see. They done let the GDs in the door.
They done let the GDs in the door.
The GDs is definitely in the door right now. It says, now hear this. Do you hear somebody saying, introducing the Proud Boys like this, or Adam Waffen, or QAnon, or any of them, right? A member of one of the most famous gangs in United States was... I gotta read it like that. I have to. That's what it's forcing me to do. I'm sorry. I can't take this shit seriously. A member of one of the most famous gangs in United States was sentenced to...
Hold on, does it say that?
Yes, I'm reading.
Most famous gangs in the United... It says that.
Yes, because the GDs is in the door.
Okay. Wow.
If y'all didn't know the GDs was in the door, now you know it. It is official. The GDs are in the door. Let me keep going. A member of one of the most famous gangs in the United States was sentenced to 40 years in prison on Tuesday for his role as enforcer, which included shooting a minor in the chest twice for interrupting a filming of a gang rap video. He's the latest defendant in a crime against the Gangster Disciples, the Justice Department announced on Thursday. That took a lot out of me, too. The sentence levied against Lewis Mabley, a 45-year-old Atlanta, comes from the trial found for conspiracy and guilty of the RICO conspiracy. Attempted murder in the aid of racketeering and using firearms during an attempted murder. Rah! Come on, man. They don't even do this for the people who kill their kids, cuz. Like, is this nigga the King Kong of crime? Like, come on, man. Like,
I'm starting to feel that way.
For decades, the Gangster Disciples have destroyed communities all across America and the United States. As the U.S. Attorney Kurt Erstein said, the gang crime activity in Atlanta includes killing of innocent people, brazen shootings, and prolific drug trafficking. These horrific crimes and the victims' loss and the injuries will soon be forgotten. Rah!
Woogie.
Right, I was saying, like, Mobley.
This must be right in time for Halloween or something. Like,
dude, hold on. But the thing is, it's not Chicago, it's Atlanta.
Right. But they made sure to say it's in every community across the United States.
Everywhere.
It's coming to your doorstep.
It's in your backyard right now.
If your neighbor's black right now, he's a GD, folks. Don't let him in the door.
Mobley is the 38th member of the Gangster Disciples to be sentenced since April 2016.
we're keeping track.
All right. This. When have you heard?
We're hitting them with microchips and we're keeping track.
But this is what I'm saying. Are y'all also gonna tell us how many cops went to jail for beating their wives this month? Are you also gonna tell us how many teachers went to jail for fondling kids this month? Are you gonna tell us? I just want to know. Are you keeping track?
Well, you know what they are going to tell us this month, that there's over 330,000 rapist priests in the Catholic Church just in Paris alone. So there's over, and then they hit the number that there's almost another million in the United States that have been raping and fondling on kids, though. But you ain't going to tell us about that gang, though, right?
Mobley is the 38th member of the Gangster Disciples to receive a sentence since April 16th. Some will spend at least 8 months in prison. I ain't making this shit up. I'm just reading it. Some will spend at least 8 months in prison, while others were sentenced for decades. In addition to the prison time, some prisoners will pay thousands in restitution too. Some even are, some are even gonna get probation.
They're gonna be released on their own recognizance. It would be the white ones. Yeah.
You talking about white folks and them?
Yeah. Them was the ones that got the 8 months.
That was white folks and them. Oh my gosh. Since the 1970s, the Gangster Disciples served as a highly structured gang with roots in Chicago that spread across the country. They just had to mention Chicago, didn't they?
I had to.
They had
Chicago and Atlanta. Come on now.
But do you notice, hold on, do you notice how I'm saying this? What's that one show that comes on and be like, you know what they be doing?
You sound like the host of Cheaters. I thought you were Joey Greco, man.
Oh. It has roots in Chicago, but spread across the country. The gang has strict rules prohibiting members from cooperating with law enforcement. Do they? They do. No, kind of not like the 3%ers, not like the Proud Boy or what? Not like them. Not
like Q9.
Not like the people who get pulled over and shoot cops and kill them, or you come to the crib
hit them with hammers, drive off.
Not like them.
Right eye.
The gang they don't cooperate with law enforcement, and violators are routinely fined, beaten, and murdered. Ain't nobody getting violated for not going against the police. Y'all lying. They just lying.
Snitches get stitches, huh? We got whole rapper snitches running around here. Get out of here, man.
Are they trying to say that the GDs is enforcing their members to set it off up against the police? I did lie detector determined that was a lie. You want to know why? Because none of them has done it in Chicago yet.
Right.
It ain't happened yet.
Since when are the GDs funking with the police?
The government presented evidence at trial to make the cases of the Gangster Disciples responsible for 25 shootings from 2011 through 2015. Cops killed more than that.
Bam.
Cops done killed.
I know you didn't just.
Cops killed more than that in the last 3 months, guys. What the fuck is you talking about?
I thought they was gonna say something. You said some years.
Did they say?
They only named 25 shootings.
Did they say 25 shootings in 4 years?
Man, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself for this article, man.
20,
Y'all ought to be ashamed of
25
yourself, man.
shootings in 4 years. As well as trafficking large amounts of drugs, including heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines, illegal prescription drugs, and marijuana. In
They
addition,
doing all that, huh? It's not the Hells Angels that's doing all of that.
not
That
the
ain't who's
not
doing
the
that.
triads,
No, that's not the Green Dragon.
No.
They ain't doing none of that.
not the yakuza. Not
Okay.
them. Nope.
It's the GD folks.
They got it sold
The
up.
ones y'all been locking up.
They got it sold up. So all the way. In addition to 33 different firearms were forfeited. 33 guns, cuz. 33 straps, my G. Do you hold on? Do you know that's the end of the article? There's no more after that.
This was a GD folks infomercial. What? Y'all doing GD folks in the newspaper? What's going on?
Talking about
You too can be GD folks if you want to. What?
we starting out small right now. But with your help, we can grow. Because we only got 33 straps, and we only committed 25 murders. We only committed 25 murders and got 33 straps. I mean,
Hold on. Don't forget, this is the most notorious gang in the United States, man.
Hey man, if I was a GD, I'd be mad about this, dog.
Be pissed,
Like,
man.
yo.
They got jokes on you. Dude, this was the Dave Chappelle comedy skit on the GD folks.
What did we just read, dude? At least some will spend at least 8 months in prison, while others
For their heinous crimes, man.
Since the 70s, the Gangster Disciples served as a highly structured gang in the roots in Chicago and spread across the country. The gang has strict rules prohibiting members from cooperating with law enforcement, and violators are routinely fined. Who's getting fined? Who's getting fined? Hey folks, you know you didn't shoot at the police the other day, right, folks? I don't want to hear that shit, G. That's $1,000 fine, folks. You know the rules. Folks, you know the
No violation. We just giving out fines
on Larry, folks.
to be payable by a certain date, man.
Folks, on Larry, the other day, you got pulled over for no driving without suspension, folks. You ain't pull off on the cops and lead them on a high-speed chase, folks. Nah, folks, I ain't trying to hear that shit, G. $1,500 fine, folks. That's folks. $1,500 or a pumpkin head, you choose. You choose.
Now get it together, boy.
Now get it together, folks. And next
Oh,
time
Larry and them, boy.
on Larry and them, folks, you supposed to do a high-speed chase, G.
Straight up, now.
And then they talking
I
to
ain't even on the balls, boy.
look. Then they talking to the other folk. Now, folks, you know you done fucked up, right, folks? Damn, G, what I do, G? Folks, I heard, folk, that the police came to your crib the other day for domestic, folk, and you ain't fight the cop, folk. You put the cuffs on and went to jail willingly, G. We don't do that shit over here, folk. Nigga, you GD.
And you didn't even stack it and lock it, cuz.
Yeah, nigga, we GD. Nigga, you ain't set it off. You ain't set it off with the folks. $1,500 fine, folks. I'm not playing, folks. Or it's gonna be 6 minutes in the circle, G, on everything. on everything. You supposed to set it off. This art. Sorry, y'all. We just pointing out how dumb this article is. On one hand, you tell us they're the most highly sophisticated, organized organization that has swept the country. But they only got 33 straps and 25 murders? Nigga, they out here acting bad. Not.
Straight up. From 2011 to 2015.
Then I didn't even know it was no GDs in goddamn Atlanta, to keep it real with you.
To keep GD folk don't know there was GD folk in Atlanta.
I didn't even know it was no GDs in Atlanta though. Just keep it all the way 100.
They got Asian folk and they got Asian GD folk in Atlanta.
See, what they not telling you is them is the folks out in the suburbs. Them is white GDs is what they telling you.
I promise you. And Asians too. Don't forget they be folk.
Them is white and Asian GDs. Why ain't see no pictures?
You'd have loved to show it.
Why ain't see no pictures of all of these notorious GD folks that are just terrorizing the land?
You would have loved to tell where the area was at.
Yeah, why ain't I here? At East Point, College Park, Marietta at least. I ain't hear none of that.
You would have loved to tell that.
On the east side.
You didn't have a problem saying Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Nor Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Where the folks at there? Where they at?
You know where the communities you said is sweeping the nation.
Where they at? Oh, there was white GDs, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I get you. There was the white and Asian folks. Yeah, you thought you was pulling the wool.
Any viewers in Atlanta, man? What's the GD folk situation, man? Can we get a GD folk report? Man?
All right, it's the GDs in the dough in Atlanta. That's all I want to know. Did they let the GDs in the door? Please don't see me in public and try to get it off with me. I got love for folks. I've been a fake GD all my whole life.
Man. Stop playing, man.
You see the way I throw these rakes up? I've been a fake GD my whole life. Like, I throw the rakes up. I like the rakes. I got GD goggles. I got GD antlers. I got an assortment of GD, like homages. Like, so don't roll up on me, folks, because I'm down with the G. Anyway.
Because y'all sweeping the nation.
I mean, the most notorious, most well-organized, trained militia group, that they just made y'all sound the scariest with 25 deaths and 33 guns. I've just over 4 years. I mean, it's just out of control. I mean,
you been killing me on this article.
I mean, it's a real shit, dog. The GDs is definitely in the door, dude. Like, they just solidified that. All right, we ain't gonna hold y'all, but get a shirt, man, cause we definitely need shirts like this. No anti-black racism, cause that article was anti-black racism. That was just
at the highest order, man.
And it wasn't even about black people, cause they would have specifically said that, but they wanted to insinuate everything that meant black. Atlanta, Chicago, crime, GD, just it's black. Anyway, 4 words. Jeez, they just threw love, peace, with the blessings, and the aloha, man.
Aloha.
Damn, the GDs in the they done let the GDs all the way in the dough. Just so you know.
Take over the nation. They're in the presidency. Joe Biden has GD folks in his cabinet. Joe Biden is a GD folk.
Joe Biden don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look. See, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More slow than that Eskimo Big Birdie.
show how much bullshit they be on. That article was nothing like a GDM commercial. One that come on like 2 seconds. Like, hey, you wanna be
Keep it hey, what are you doing? Count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby.
Hey man, get off the couch, man. Join G's.
Life give me lemons, I make lemonade.
Join the G. What else is he gonna do?
I gotta go. I gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business with a shout it, you trippin'. I gotta go. I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shout it, bang my line.
Hey, Ray Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's into Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen to Blueprint. Maybe do something stupid. I guess that depends on you.
Rushing cream leaves, Keith, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga tap, tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. 2 steps.
Music TV.
Like, share, subscribe, and all of that, man. Like, share, subscribe. QP Podcast out here, man.
Music TV.